everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see from the title, today we're going to be creating our first festival look of the season. I've decided to create a festival makeup look for every month for the festival season, as I know I can always use some inspiration and maybe you guys can too, so I thought I'll share my ideas with you. Today's video we're going to be focusing on the eyes. I'm not going to include any glitter, it's going to be more eyeshadow. And then I was thinking for the next videos I could do some like focused on glitter or some focused on graphic liner. I want to create a wide variety of videos for different festival looks, as I know some people prefer something and some are, or some are not comfortable like doing certain makeup looks. So let me know if you have any ideas of what kind of festival looks you want me to create. If you're new here, hi, I'm Lydia. I love makeup and creating content for you guys. If you enjoy this video, please hit the thumbs up. And if you enjoy makeup or festival looks, come subscribe, as there'll be lots more videos like this. Anyway, enough rambling, let's jump into the video. Moisturize and I've put my SPF on, we can jump into the makeup look. If you're interested on how I do prep my skin, go check out the video which I'll link up here now, and it explains how I get the perfect base. But one thing I did want to mention, being festival season, there's no excuse not to wear SPF. Please put it on before you put your makeup on, as it keeps your skin looking youthful and you really don't want to get burned. First, we're going to crack on with the base. I'm going in with the Power Grip Primer by E.L.F. I've decided to use this primer as I want my festival makeup to stay put all day, and this is just a super gripping primer which will definitely do that. So I'm just going to rub that all in and then I'll be back. For foundation, I'm going in with the Maybelline 30 Hour Wear Foundation in the shade Light Beige. I'm going to be applying it with the Morphe brush. This is the M439. So just going to pick up the product and buff it into the skin. So the reason I'm going for this foundation is because it's super full coverage. And for this look, I want a super full coverage foundation. It's super long lasting and lightweight. So for me, I think it's perfect for a festival look, as I will be partying all day long when it comes to festivals. Now that is all blended, it's time to go in with concealer. I'm going in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewinder Concealer today. So I've decided to go with this concealer as it's quite hydrating, and having dry skin, I have to look after my under eye skin. So just applying it where I usually would. So I'm just tapping in that concealer with the same brush. As being practical, you're not going to take loads of makeup brushes to a festival. For contour and bronzer, I'm going to go in with the E.L.F. Putty Bronzer, and this is in the shade Tan Lines. So I'm just going to pick some up with a brush, and then I'm going to apply it directly to the face. Just slowly building it up. I love this bronzer a lot, and I've recently created a video testing E.L.F. products, including this one, the putty blush, the satin foundation. If you are interested, it's my latest video. I'll leave it linked down below, and I'll put a tag up for you now if you wanted to go check it out. Honestly, my everyday makeup routine has changed now that I've purchased some of those E.L.F. products. As you can see, this is blending out super easily. And also it's really small and portable, so I think it'll be really good to take to a festival. So bronzer's all blended out now, and you might be thinking, whoa, Lydia, why are you going so fast with this base routine? A lot of my videos contain what I do on my base routine, so if you did want a more in-depth video, I'll link one in the description. This look is more about the eyeshadow look today and not about the base, therefore I'm going quite quickly through the base routine. But don't worry, when I get onto the eye look, I'll slow down. Going in with blush, this is the Putty Blush from E.L.F. and this is in the shade Turks and Caicos. Again, just picking it up on the brush and then building it on the cheeks. So I got some up and just slowly patting it on the skin, building it up. It's better to build it up than going with loads and then putting too much. So I'm actually going to 2 festivals this year, so I do need to stock up on all the creative looks that I'm going to do, because makeup's a big part of me. And I love getting dressed up for festivals and anything, to be honest. I'm currently looking at clothing of what I'm going to wear and all the different outfits. If you're interested in seeing my festival clothing hauls, let me know down in the comments and I'll create that video for you when when I build up more of a collection of clothes. Blush is on and I'm looking rosy. Now I'm going to go set this base. For this, I'm going to go in with the Fit Me Pressed Powder in the shade Translucent, like I always do. Probably gonna need another one of these before festival season. So taking the brush, picking some up. First I'm gonna go in with the areas that crease the most, which is under the eyes, around the smile lines for me. Cool, so now I've applied the translucent powder to the places that crease the most. Now I'm gonna use a larger, fluffier brush, just to apply it to the rest of the face. I'm gonna go do my brows off camera and then I'll be back. As Manny MUA would say, I'm back in the browser field. If you're wondering how I did this, I used the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Medium Brown and the W7 Perfect Tamer Brow Gel. Now guys, the bit which you're all here for, the eye look, let's jump in. As we're going for a super bold look today, I'm going to be using an eye base. I'm going to go in with the P. Louise eye base in the shade 0.5. Picking up some with a brush and applying it directly to the eyelid. Doing this so we can get a great base for the eyeshadow and so we can get as much colour payoff as we can. Now the base is applied, let's get on with the eyeshadow. Going in with the Morphe James Charles palette, I'm going to be taking this pink here and applying it all over the outer corner of the eyelid. Taking a small fluffy brush, this is the M456, picking up that pink shade, tapping off the excess, starting in the outer crease and just buffing it out. Slowly blending it out and flicking it out to create that sort of wing. Now just taking a larger fluffier brush, I'm just going to blend out the harsh line at the top and around the sides. Now I would normally cut the crease to get more payoff for the colour that I'm applying to the crease, but for this look I kind of want the colours to blend together. So I'm going to apply yellow. I'm going to take this yellow shade here, applying it to the corner, and then slowly blending it into the pink. So I'm going to pick that yellow up with a flat brush, and then I'm going to push it into that crease, applying it like so, and then blending those two colours together with that fluffy brush we used earlier to blend out the harsh line. I'm going to take some of that yellow and just run it just in the corner lash line here, bringing it slightly down. Now we're going back in with that pink shade and just stamping it on below, just a little bit, ever so slightly. And there's the eyeshadow bit complete. Now the eyeshadow is on, let's start drawing that butterfly wing. This I'm going to use the Split Cake eyeliner palette from Lash Dupe. I'm going to be taking this black shade here. With a fine brush, this is like a pink brush, I'm going to pick up some of that black. Now what we're going to do, we're going to draw a wing, so from the outer corner out to the end of the wing here, and then bring it back about halfway in. So this is going to take some concentration and I will probably be quiet, but I'll leave the clip in so you can see what I'm doing. So we go out like that. And then we pull it back in. Voice went a bit high. So what I'm now going to do is just thicken up that line a bit and make it a bit neater. The reason I'm thickening it is so we can draw those white dots on the black line afterwards. There you go, the first part is done. Now the plan is to draw lines coming down from the top line to the crease or just before the crease. So I'm going to draw about 3 or 4, depending how they fit in. So if I look down, so I'm putting the mirror further down so I can see the eyelid space. And I'm going to draw a line like so. Across the eye, looking up, making sure it looks okay. I'm going to do one more here. And now they're on, I'm just going to thicken them up and neaten it up like we did before with the outer line. I guess the process is when you're creating this look, it's all about creating that stencil first. Because if you go in like really heavy with the liner and mess it up, you have to wash it all off, including the eyeshadow, which can be really annoying. Trust me, I've done that before. But I've learned just to go in slow, there's no rush. Don't apply loads of product at once. So make sure you give yourself plenty of time when doing the look. And if you did want to wear this to a festival and you had to do it in a tent, just practice it at home first. Now that top wing is drawn on, let's get on with the small little bottom wing here. This bit is a bit more difficult, or it was last time I did it. So I'm just going to draw a dot of where I'm going to go to. I'm going to draw like two little like bubbles kind of thing. So from this corner, I'm going to slowly bring it down to draw it to that dot. And the same on this side. See, it's kind of harder here because your skin does like dip where I've got the bag, but just apply a little bit of pressure, not too much, and just slowly build it up. So like I've got that outline, now I'm just going to make it a bit thicker. Now that outline is drawn, I'm going to draw a line from the middle of here up to the middle of the lash line. Just like that, and then thicken it up so we can draw those white dots on it later. There is the outline of the butterfly complete. I'm gonna dry down the eyeliner so we can draw some white dots on it afterwards. Using that split cake liner palette again, I'm gonna go over this white here. And using the same brush now that it's clean. For this step, if you did have like a nail art brush with a little ball on, it might be easier to control. It's like the brush tip might bend a bit. Okay, so this is up to you. You just wanna apply dots all the way along the back lines. As simple as that. And then you just continue that everywhere. Quick tip, you might want to restock your eyeliner tip every time you do it, because even though it looks like you've got a lot of liner on there, you have, but it's on like the main bristles and not the tip, and that's where you need it. For me, that's the top wing done. Now I'm just going to go and do the same on the bottom. So picking up that liner, slowly creating dots. What I recommend is having a mirror below. So having a handheld mirror, holding it below, and then looking down. Because if you have it in front like this, it's harder to control, but because you haven't got that eyelid space, but when you put it down, you have all the space and your eyes aren't like bunched together. And there's one whole butterfly wing complete. So happy with it, love it. What do you guys think? 2 more steps to finish this eye off. I'm going to add some highlighter in the inner corner and apply mascara and lashes. It's taking me 3 steps, but I included mascara and lashes in one. For highlighter, I'm going in with the Dull Beauty Like a Diamond highlighter. I'm going to take a pencil brush and pick up some of that product. And I'm just going to apply it directly to the inner corner and blend it up slightly into that yellow. Actually, it might spray the brush to pick up some more. So spraying the brush with some setting spray, peeking up more of that highlighter and pushing it in. Next, time to curl the lashes before I apply mascara. So grabbing your lashes and then pulsing the curler, because it actually creates more an intense curl in your lashes than just holding it there. For mascara, I'm taking the Big Mood E.L.F. mascara. This one's waterproof. If you saw my last video, I wasn't sure on this mascara, but now I love it. Look, watch. It's super volumizing. And it just looks so good. For this look, I am only going to apply mascara to the top lashes, not the bottom ones. And now it's time to add a lash. So I'm going in with some lashes I got from Amazon, or my friend got from Amazon. Pretty much the entire pack's gone, they're really great. Need some more lashes. If you have any recommendations of eyelashes, please let me know down in the comments. But just taking that lash and some eyelash glue, applying the glue directly to the lash, letting it go tacky, creating that curl so it fits the eye better. Eyelashes now on, that eye is complete. I'm going to do the other eye off camera and then I'll be back. So let's try a nice transition. 3, 2, 1. And now the other eye is complete. What do you think? I love it. But we're not finished with this look just yet. We still have to do lips and apply highlighter. I think for this look, a nude lip will work best, as we've got a bold eye look and we don't want to take away from that by having a bold lip. So I'm going to go in with something nude today. For this, I'm going to go in with the NYX Suede Lip Liner in the shade London. And for lipstick, I'm going in with the Maybelline Super Stay Liquid Lipstick in the shade Driver. So let's line the lips. Of course, slightly overlining them. Now that they're lined, let's go in with a liquid lipstick. I feel like it needs some gloss, so I'm going to go in with the Doll Beauty gloss in the shade Insta Famous. Time for some setting spray, and I'm going to go in with the Illuminating Setting Spray from E.L.F. Last but not least, highlighter from Doll Beauty, just like the one we put on the eye. Applying it to the cheekbones. Time to sort out my hair, and then we'll be back to review the look. And here's the finished look, guys. I decided to go with some uneven space buns, as I feel like this is definitely a festival hairstyle. So when you've been there for 3 days, your hair gets greasy, an updo is the way to go. If you are interested in festival hairstyles and you want a video like that, just let me know in the comments. Okay, cool. So what do you think of the look, guys? I don't know about you, but I love it, and I would love to hear what you think in the comments. I hope I've given you some festival makeup inspiration or creative makeup inspiration, or I hope you just enjoyed the video. I've really enjoyed creating this look, and it's my favourite look, and I'll go back to it all the time. Change up the colours. This looks really versatile. And in doing this look, you actually use a lot of skills. So it's quite complex, but once you've got it, you can do a lot of things. Thank you for sticking around and watching until the end of the video. That means so much for me. Please hit that thumbs up button if you did enjoy this video, or if you want more festival looks or festival videos, because they will be coming your way. It is festival season. I'm excited. I hope you're excited. Let's party. Woo. But anyway, thank you so much for watching my videos and supporting me. I hope to see you next week. Please enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.